HowExpert! Top 10 Fashion on a Budget Tips. HowExpert publishes quick how-to guides on all topics from A to Z by everyday experts. Visit HowExpert.com to learn more. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more HowExpert Top 10 videos in the future. Moving on, let's talk about the HowExpert Top 10 Fashion on a Budget Tips. Number 10. Understand your style. The foundation to getting the most out of the tips below is to understand your style. Of all the tips that I'll provide, defining your style is going to take the most commitment. Stick with me, it'll be worth it. This is more than knowing what you like and don't like, although that is a really good start. Begin thinking about your ideal day in, day out look. Make your style one that really resonates with your personality. A helpful place to begin to do this is making a mood board. Go on Pinterest and create a new board and start pinning looks, colors, and other images that you love. Boom! Now you have the essence of your style in one spot, and you can continue to update it as it evolves. Number 9. Keep it simple. Once you have a good idea of your signature look, we can begin to define it with a few core items. Quality over quantity really applies when you don't have the flexibility to blow your whole paycheck on clothes. High-quality basics should be the DNA of your wardrobe. They're timeless and seasonless. If you aren't sure what basics you need, look up capsule wardrobes. They're a great place to start. Spending a bit more money on basics may be painful in the moment, but the payoff is great. No more spending money on cheapo basics that only get a handful of uses before they need to be replaced. Or on more expensive trend pieces that will go out of style next month. The goal is to have a cohesive closet where you can mix and match almost everything. I challenge you to go through your clothes and see how many outfits you can create. If you have a tough time with this, it's probably time for a change. Number 8. Get rid to make room. So you have all of these clothes, yet no outfits? It's time to purge. Make room for pieces you'll actually love and will wear regularly. Start off by making 2 piles. One for clothes you frequently wear that reflect your style, and another pile for things you never wear. I'm going to need you to dig deep. Rid yourself of all those items that you swear you'll wear when the random scenario in your head plays out. FYI, it probably won't happen. Ideally, you clean your closet out twice a year, once between the winter and fall, and another time between spring and summer. Number 7. Make a profit selling your clothes. Now you have this pile of clothes you don't want sitting in front of you and no money to buy clothes you do want. Apps like Poshmark, Depop, and Tradesy are basically online consignment communities. You can set the price at what feels appropriate. When the item sells, the app will claim a small percentage of the total. Reinvest the money you make in selling your clothes on new items that fills the void in your wardrobe. Either keep the money in the apps and buy from other sellers, or transfer it directly to your bank account and spend it on something you've had your eye on. Number 6. Stop buying for occasions. It's so easy to get caught up in the cycle of buying a new outfit every time you have plans. This is probably how your closet got to be so cluttered in the first place. When you do go shopping, shop with intention. Think about if it's something you can pair with other things you own. Having a functional wardrobe is so key when trying to keep it within your means. Number 5. Rent outfits for specific events. There really is an app for everything. This tip will also help you put tip number 6 into action. There are a handful of apps out there, such as Rent the Runway. These services allow you to rent from other people's closets at reasonable prices. These apps are great for special events like weddings, holiday parties, etc. My personal favorite reason to rent clothes is for vacations. It's a fun way to experiment with trends and allows you to avoid collecting things that go into the deep, dark depths of your closet. You could also make a little bit of extra cash by renting your own clothes too, especially if even after taking inventory of your closet, you still have some clothes you can't fathom parting with. Number 4. End of season sales aren't always end of season. Owning high-quality clothes sounds so out of reach when you're balling on a budget. I promise you, it's not. We touched on quality over quantity in tip number 9, but I want to give you some practical ways to get your hands on amazing quality basics without breaking the bank. In retail, seasons transition much quicker than the actual seasons we experience. That's why you'll see winter coats being sold in September and swimsuits in March. The end of the season in retail typically falls somewhere in the middle of the actual season. If you can see where I'm going with this, take advantage of end-of-season sales. You can find some amazing prices on great quality items. All you need to do is practice a bit of patience and not go gung-ho on a new wardrobe early in the season. Number 3, unleash your inner maximalista. Stores like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Nordstrom Rack, and Burlington carry brand names at some really crazy discounts. Take advantage of these stores next time you need to make some additions to your closet. However, be wary not to defeat the purpose of saving money. It can be really easy to make impulse purchases and end up spending way more than you planned. Remember some of the previous tips and think about what would really make the best addition to your closet. Say it with me: cohesion. Number 2, go pop some tags at a thrift store. Thrift stores can take some patience and a bit of imagination. Put your headphones in, turn on your favorite playlist, and get to work sifting through those runs. Shopping for something specific at a thrift store can be nearly impossible. Mentioned below are a few tips to keep in mind. Trends are often recycled through decades, so thrift stores can be a great place to find some things that are current. Put on your creative cap and seek out any potential DIY projects. My favorite pair of jean shorts were an old pair of Levi's jeans that I converted myself. Many popular name brands today have been popular since your grandmother's time. This being said, thrift stores can also be a great place to find some timeless basics from great brands. Number 1, the internet is your friend. There are plenty of different ways to use the internet to save you money on buying clothes. You need a browser extension like Honey. Let me tell you why. Every time you check out on a website, it will automatically search for active coupon codes and apply them to your order. This works on almost any website, and I've saved tons of money by shopping this way. Google is also an easy resource for price comparison. If you're shopping for something that sold at several stores, plug it into Google, and you'll be able to see everywhere that it's sold. You'll be so surprised by all the different prices the same item is sold for. If you liked our video, be sure to click like and subscribe for more HowExpert Top 10 videos for all topics from A to Z in the future. Also, let us know what other topics you want us to do a HowExpert Top 10 video in the future in the comments below. Thank you. Have an amazing day, and take care. HowExpert publishes quick how-to guides on all topics from A to Z by everyday experts. Visit howexpert.com to learn more.